welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our U96 build. So we are going to do issue 28 of Builder U96. Now, the description for this one is 4 more LED cables. Trust me, we've got a lot more than that to do. We're going to be putting a lot of the pieces together that I've been working on over the last few issues. So this one should be a quite fun one today. Lots of glue as always, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's get started on this one. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so issue 28 is labelled 4 more LED cables, but like I said, there's a lot more to do in this one than that. We're going to need our compartment over that we've been working on, and we also need this over, which was ammunition boxes and batteries. And what it wants us to do, these two sort of notches here are going to go into the two holes just there. So I'm just going to test fit it. Yep, I'm happy with that. And then we need to glue this in. So I think for this, I'm going to put some glue on the tab. What I'm thinking of doing is just rubbing some glue just on them as well, just to give it a bit more support. Okay, and then put this into position. I'm just going to hold that there for a few seconds just while the glue dries and yeah, adheres itself. Okay, so with that done, we need this bulkhead because we're going to be fitting this. Now if I turn this around, see, that's a problem. I don't want that to, there we go. Turn this around. Right, so this is going to be fitting onto here. We just need to line everything up. And once you're happy that everything's lined up, I'm going to secure this in with 2 EP screws. So, get my screwdriver. Here we're nearly losing screws there, but okay. It's pretty hard to hold this in position and try and get a screw on the screwdriver. I think I need to use a smaller headed screwdriver, so I'll try the PH0. Once I get one in, it should hold it. And let go now. Okay, that one's in. I've just got one bit further down to put in. Just going to turn that upside down. See if I can just get a... I don't want to grip onto this too much because I'm worried that something will break on it. But you really are having to get some torque on the screws. Okay, so that is in place. That looks rather good. Right, okay, now that has been done, it wants us to take this strip here and we're going to be putting it through a channel just down here. And it says that there's a smaller side and a wider side. It wants a wider side upwards. So that's just going to go in just like that. Now that isn't glued in, I don't think. So continue to feed the pipe through the notches in the room dividers until it's abuts the aft bulkhead. Right, so no we don't. Right, next what it wants is this pipe here. I'm going to go to the top camera for this because it might be a little bit easier to see. Just move them screws out of the way. It wants this one next. There's a slight slit just down there that this is going to go into. So I'm just going to sort of test fit this because we are gluing this one in. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I just want a bit of glue just on the end here, just like that, and then a bit of glue just into this section here. So, not without doing that. Okay, what I might do is just put a tab of glue on this side just so it secures it. Okay, fantastic. Just going to move them 2 screws out of the way. The next thing we need to do is we need this bit of piping next. Now this is going to go in. We've got 2 holes just down there that this is going to go into, and then it rests on a notch as well. So I'm just going to test fit this. Okay, so what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to put some glue just in the notch here, just like that. I'm going to position this, line it all up, and get that notch in. Just like that. And then from this side, I know that's going to do my head in, I'm going to put some glue on the pegs here. And then you won't actually see any glue. Okay, now I know that's come out again. I'll put that back in. A bit of a pain actually, but there's not that can be done unless I put some glue just underneath it, which I'm going to do. And then because we've used quite a lot of glue, I'm going to take 5 and just let everything dry. Okay, so I'm just going to let everything dry for a minute and then come back and then we can carry on. So back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay, so everything is dried now on that. So next what we need to do is we need to put this section on. This is the next bulkhead. Now we need to do this in a way where everything kind of lines up. So I am actually going to get an EP screw ready because things are going to line up and notches need to go into places and all of that. more or less lining up with everything. The top pipes have gone in. All the notches have gone in. So we can secure this down with 2 EP screws, one in there, one in there. I've got a bit more, because the other side is a little bit more, I've got something to sort of kind of push against, which is great. Okay, another EP screw. You just want to have a good grip on things, but when you're dealing with fine detail, you don't want to break anything. Okay, so that's what our room should look like. The next thing we need to do is we need to bring over this bulkhead section here. Now this is just going to be going on just trying to make sure I line this up properly, because before I put these bulkhead pieces on and they're just not being correct. Right, I think that is all lined up. Okay, so moving on to the next step. Now, it's telling us to glue something on in the next step and then to screw this bulkhead into place. So, I don't think I'm going to have any problem getting what they want us to glue into place, to be honest with you. Which is just going to go like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this in place first of all. And again, that's just with 4 EP screws. Just makes more sense to screw it in than to put some glue on it, or to put another piece with glue on it and it break off. So one screw in there, and another just here. Well, it makes more sense to me. Okay, that's that side in. If I was to recommend any models, I would definitely recommend this. There is lots to do, and it's very good value for money, I've found so far. Okay, so with that in place now, we can see our room. What we need to do next is we need to put this piece onto here. Now, like I said, I don't see why we were putting this on before, but so there is 2 notches for it to go into there, and then 2 notches at the top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit this on, so it's gone in like that, it sits in like that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get my brush on glue here. This is the glue I use for all the builds, so I'm just going to run some glue just at the top here, so that will glue them parts in, and then at the side glue that side, and glue that side. You're never going to see the joins, and it just says using the pin vise. So that is what our compartment room is looking like. Pretty cool. Okay, so we need to move that to one side because we are not done yet. Like I said, lots to do. So if I go back to the build camera, here we have our 4 LEDs. Now three of these are alike because they've got a white light on them, and this one is a red light. So we need to label the 3 white ones first. And it should have L1 on it. Yeah. We should have 3 of these, which we do. And it just wants us to put a label on the cable. So L1. It's another one done. That's a bit too far down, I think. It says about to position them 8mm from the bottom. Okay, and then the red one, that's got this red part here. That wants the L2 sticker putting on it. Okay, so with all them labels on, we're actually going to fit them onto our compartment. So bringing that back across, and it wants it this way around, we're going to put the red one just into here. So I'll go to the top camera, red one goes into there. Okay, now to make sure it's properly pushed down, I just get a flat screwdriver just on the top to make sure it goes down. And then we just need to fill in the remaining holes with the white LEDs. Make sure it's down. I like to keep the cable ties on as well until we start plugging them in. It just makes things a bit neater. Okay, now additionally what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put some tape over these just for a little light blocking. Just so that we don't get any light escaping into places that we don't want it to. So just some tape there, and then I'll just put some tape just across these. As we know with these models, sometimes light blocking is essential, and you learn as you build these models over time that even if it didn't, it's better just to put some there just in case. Okay, so that is on now. And that is it. That is actually completed work. So yeah, we've put this entire section together now. Looking superb, really, really nice. I do like the light details in there. That is really going to look amazing when that's all lit up. So yeah, fantastic. So guys, that is issue 28 complete. Well guys, that's it for our U96. Thank you for watching. Coming along lovely. Doing interiors is not really something I've done interiors of cars and stuff, but something I've never really done much before, and this is really interesting the way things are going on and putting the interior together. It's definitely so enjoyable and therapeutic, and you do get your value for money with this build. I've got to admit, there is lots to do, lots of parts. So yeah, if you want to get this, I will put the description down in the the link for this in the description down below. Also down there is all my social medias, guys. If you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, there's my Amazon store down there as well, and there's also Patreon and channel membership if you'd like to support me going forward. Anyway, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.